The God Complex. Dr. Victor Khalil, a brilliant but morally hollow medical professor, teaches that death is not inevitable, only obsolete. Behind his philosophical lectures, Victor secretly runs an illegal experiment beneath the university, reanimating human tissue using an untested regenerative serum. Meanwhile, an archaeological team returns from Giza with the mummified remains of Uzakura, a disgraced Egyptian king cursed for attempting immortality. Ancient texts warn, his soul is bound to his body, and releasing it invites eternal suffering. Victor dismisses the curse as superstition. That is his first mistake. The monsters awaken. Victor's serum works. Severed limbs twitch. Nerves respond. Flesh heals. But he needs more. Using a black market contact, Victor acquires a fresh human brain, murdered for science. He grafts it into his assembled creation. The modern monster, a Frankenstein-like being, reborn not by lightning but cold science. At the same time, Professor Walton authorizes invasive study of Uzakura's corpse. During the autopsy, ancient seals are broken. Symbols carved into bone begin to bleed. Uzakura awakens, not as a mindless corpse, but as a vengeful god-king, ancient intelligence burning inside preserved flesh. Science versus curse. The mummy begins slaughtering anyone connected to the tomb's desecration, reclaiming stolen relics, feeding on fear and pain. Victor's creation, however, evolves, developing awareness, agony, rage. It is alive and suffering. The two monsters are drawn to each other. One born of ancient, forbidden magic. One born of modern, forbidden science. When the mummy senses the monster's unnatural soul, he declares it an abomination, an insult to godhood. Their collision is inevitable. The battle of gods. The university becomes a war zone. The mummy commands ancient death rituals, shadows, and decay. The monster possesses relentless strength, regeneration, and raw fury. Victor realizes too late. He didn't defeat death, he multiplied it. To stop the carnage, Victor must choose. Destroy his creation and accept mortality. Or become a god himself and pay the price. Fire consumes the lab. The monster drags the mummy into the flames. Ancient curse and modern science burn together. Victor watches, unsure which horror truly won. The dead should stay dead. University Lecture Hall, night. Professor Victor Frankenstein captivates his students with a lecture on ancient resurrection myths, Osiris, Set, and the cursed pharaoh Uzakura, whose soul was damned to wander forever. Among the students is Lenora Samuels, brilliant and curious. Victor notices her fascination. BioArc Lab, night. Victor secretly revives a corpse using experimental neural transplantation. The subject awakens, confused, animalistic, alive. Victor, whispering, "I did it. I defeated death." Dig site, York night. A sealed sarcophagus is unearthed. Ancient warnings line the walls. Uzakura, a tyrant pharaoh cursed by sorcery, is disturbed. Something awakens. Monsters awaken. Lab night. The reanimated being begins to learn, speak, and feel pain. Creature. Water. Victor realizes the horror of what he's created. Museum storage night. Uzakura's body regenerates, stitched flesh tightening, eyes burning with rage. He remembers betrayal, sorcery, eternal damnation. Uzakura, ancient tongue. I will walk again. University night. Detectives investigate missing students, Lenora among them. Victor lies. Guilt eats at him. Lab night. Uzakura confronts Victor. Uzakura, you stole death from me. Now give me life. Uzakura demands a new body, young, living, human. If Victor refuses, Lenora will suffer. War of the Damned. Ancient chamber, night. A ritual begins. Lenora is revealed to be the descendant of the sorceress who cursed Uzakura. Uzakura, you damn me. Now you will free me. Victor's creature intervenes, choosing humanity over obedience. Monster versus mummy. Steel Mitzrat. Electricity against ancient magic. The chamber collapses. Climax. Victor destroys his equipment. The creature sacrifices itself, dragging Yuzakara into the collapsing void. Creature to Victor. I lived because you cared. Both are consumed. Hospital dawn. Victor survives, but scarred. Victor. Some doors should never be opened.